No kissing the baby. I was about to call them floppy disk. Oh my gosh, did I just age myself? Like, am I really gonna go back to this mini skirt? Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Aurelia Michael Holmgren here, and today I am going to attempt to cover in less than 10 minutes 10 things I think you should be doing during at least the last 10 days before delivery. So obviously we don't all know when our actual due date will be, so this is actually something that I've started, and now I think I have about 15 days left. So let's get into it. I've got my trusty little iPad here. The first thing I wrote down is to start clearing out your phone and computer. I already know that I'm gonna probably have to get more storage because the amount of photo and video of baby girl is probably going to be obnoxious. So I already have been taking time to just delete things that I'm like, where did this come from? And if you have an iPhone, I don't know how Android does, you can swipe across and up and get rid of multiple things at one time. So I've already been in the process of every day just taking 10 to 15 minutes to clear that out, as well as my computer for any of my entrepreneurs out there. Just getting rid of things that I don't need because I'm sure I'm going to be transferring things over there. So just doing a bit of purging and decluttering of your electronics. That includes your regular cameras if you're using like a Canon or Sony camera as well, just going through all of your, I was about to call them floppy disk. Oh my gosh, did I just age myself? SD cards. Yep, that's what I meant. 2 is putting things on auto pay. Your bills. If you know your bills are pretty consistent and you don't need to look at that bill, it's one less thing to remember. Set it and forget it, especially credit card, because you know they love a good interest rate. They love to get you and hope you're not paying attention and hope that that baby has all the attention so that they can charge you more. So making sure that you're putting it on auto pay. 3 is just in general to purge. So I've been getting rid of a lot of things. Even like I have boxes of postpartum clothes, but I went through them again and was like, am I really gonna go back to this mini skirt? Was this crop top really the one? So also starting to purge your clothing, purging things around the house, because you will start to accumulate things. And I'm talking like I have a baby, but I have a lot of friends with kids. You will start to accumulate a lot. So if you already start with less, kind of a minimalist approach, then as the beautiful bundle of joy adds more to your home, it won't start to feel cluttered, especially if you're living in an apartment like we are. The 4th one is to tie up loose ends. So whether that's doing returns from your baby shower, or what we're doing right now is preparing both of our cars. So we both have to get some work done on our cars. My parents will be here for a month, so they're going to be using my car. So I want to make sure that everything is pristine, and we want to make sure because his car will have all of the precious cargo in it, including myself. We want to make sure that everything is ready to go. So just tying up any loose ends of things that you know you've had on the list forever, maybe having a return day, and they call me Return Laverne. So I will definitely be having a return day tomorrow, just getting rid of everything so that we can empty out the cars and the apartment. Number 5, get those final hangouts in. Even if you're like, I'm not leaving the house, if people want to see me, they'll come. I've had people come to my apartment with crumble, people that have taken me to the cafe down the street. Not that you lose your complete independence or anything, but the days of just kind of walking out the house and not thinking about a soul will be over soon. So the other day I was out from like 10 to 3 and Adam was like, normally I'd be like, where is she? But he's like, but I understand it's your last days of freedom. So I think I'm grieving still a little bit of like my old life that will now be my old life once I have 2 heartbeats on the outside. I mean, well, 1 heartbeat on the outside and then mine, you know. So now while she's in me, I'm like, oh yeah, let's hit the streets. But I know once she's on the outside, things are going to change. So enjoy yourself, get out, get some sun, as they say, touch grass, and enjoy those last few days if you can, if you're feeling up to it. 6 is a list and request for visitors. So we have family coming. My parents will be here for a month, and then his family, a good amount of his family, come for the holidays. And so I created a 2-pager that just talks about sanitation, that talks about getting your shots, that talks about picture protocol. Have a list of things that you expect from people coming to visit, and also have a list of visitors. How soon you want people to visit. They also if you're into like, do they have their flu shot? Especially if you're like right now, we're in the middle of flu season. So are they up to date with their Tdap? Are they up to date with their RSV? And if not, okay, what's the proximity? Can they get close to the baby? No kissing the baby. Don't let them do it. So just preparing like what you expect. And because sometimes people will have entitlement and be like, hey, I'm coming over. Coming over where? I don't remember us discussing that. So setting those boundaries, being okay with that, and putting something together that's formal, then therefore people don't feel really isolated. They feel like, okay, everybody's getting this and we can all adhere to it, hopefully. 7 is another list of what kind of support you need. People will not be able to read your mind, and it may change, but just having a base list. I know for me, having my plants watered twice a week. If I come out here and these plants are just withering away, it's going to affect me. So just making sure until I'm able to do it myself, making sure my dog goes out, because if he goes to the bathroom in the house, he's going to go in the same room that I'm sitting in all day long. So making sure that there's a schedule for him, how he needs to be fed, his snacks, all the things. The more you can tell your loved ones, your support system, the people in your house, your partner, what you need, the less they have to play the guessing game. If you want to be fed fresh food 3 times a day, you need to kind of make that clear like a month ago, but now is never too late. Create your delivery playlist. So you can bring music in and you can bring a Bluetooth speaker. I've already packed mine with my charging cord, and I have now about 8 hours of labor music. And then there's a playlist that I want to play during the early stages. So we should be well on our way. And it can be a mix. Like mine has gospel. It has funny songs like Push It. It's got some hood songs. It's got some rock. I got my Blink-182 in there. I got Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. And then I also have Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So part of the thing with like distracting myself and trying to shift focus is the music will shift. Like 1 minute we're like, thank you, Lord. And the next thing is like, dance, too much booty in the pants. Oh, I forgot to add that song. I'm going to add that after this. Dance, too much booty in the pants. Hey, hey, hey. And I get easily amped and distracted by music. So even if I'm in the gym and I'm like on this last set and I'm like, ugh, my jam comes on and I'm like, all right, let's go. You got it. So create that playlist for yourself, something that you know you will enjoy. Every song is a banger and specific to your likes. And then on the flip side of that, create your postpartum adventure list. What are the things you want to read? What are the activities you want to get into? If you're going to be stuck in the room for a few days, what are some of the things that you want? What are some of the shows you want to watch or rewatch? What are some of the movies you want to watch? Creating kind of your postpartum playlist. It could be music you want to hear, the books you want to finish, magazines you want to get into. Same way we're doing something prenatally and getting ready for labor, create something postpartum. A guest has entered the chat. Number 9 is take yourself on a date. Even if you're going to the local cafe, even if you're going to the library, even if you're going to the balcony in your apartment, take a second for you. You never know when baby's coming. So this may be one of those last just really relaxing solo baby in the belly moments that you may get. So take it in, enjoy it, prioritize yourself. You're going to still need to do that postpartum, but prioritizing yourself is so key in this moment. And then you know what? I decided number 10 is all for you. I want you to choose something that's not on this list, something that is specific to you, something that you think would make these last few days really enjoyable. Could be getting your favorite treat and having it ready to go for when you head out to the hospital. It can be having a friend come over that you haven't talked to in a while. Whatever it is, I want you to choose that last thing and then let me know in the comments below. Maybe you have more than one, or maybe there's some things I missed. If you're like, hey, obviously you need to do things like pack your hospital bag. I tried to say things that weren't obvious or like that they beat you over the head in every YouTube video about. So thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. And as I always say here, age does not define your timeline. You do. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You got to like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.